4. Okay, so we're going to get n equals 0. Negative 4 plus 4 is 0. Okay, what about number 3? What needs done?
The 5.
Move the 5, so plus 5 on both sides. Okay, and then what?
Bring the x.
Multiply it.
Multiply 8. Okay, so I'm going to get x over negative 8 equals negative 1. And then, yes, we do need to times by negative 8. So we get x equals 8. Okay, number 5. What needs done first?
The multiply.
Distribute. Okay, so 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 5x is 15x. Okay, and then what?
The 3 sometimes.
Minus 3 from both sides. So I get 15x equals 120. Then what?
Divide.
Divide by 15. And I don't know what that is. Somebody help me. 8?
Yeah.
Okay, number 7. What needs done?
No, multiply the 8.
Times 8 times 8. What is negative 18 times 8?
Negative 144.
Negative 144. Okay, should that be open or closed dot?
Open.
Open dot. Going which way?
Left.
Okay, number 9. What needs done first?
The 2.
Add 2 to both sides. Okay, so I'm going to get 4n and 0. And then what? Divide by 4. Just for a reminder, when did we flip the sign?
If it's negative, then you got divide.
Yeah, when we multiply or divide by a negative, you gotta flip that sign, okay? So, on that 0, open or closed? Closed dot, going which way?
Right.
To the right. Okay, 11. What needs done first?
Subtract 6 and 7.
Hmm?
Subtract 6 and 7.
Yep, so 7 minus 6 is going to be 1b and a negative 2, okay? So we can combine those two because they're both letters. Okay, and then divide by 1. Do we need to flip?
No.
No. Okay, we divided by a positive 1. Okay, on the negative 2, is that going to be open or closed? Closed, going which way? To the right. Okay, 13 says, find the slope. How much do we rise? How much do we run?
Rise 3, run 4.
Up, 2,
5. Run.
1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 over 4. And remember, you need to type that in the calculator. What is 2 over 4? 1/2. Okay, is this a positive line or a negative line?
Positive.
Positive. So it's going to be 1/2. Okay, 15, you're going to use that formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, you should have it on your review 1 sheet, so we're not gonna write it all down, but it's gonna be negative 11 minus 20 over negative 6 minus negative 11. Okay, type that in your calculator, see what you get. What'd you guys get?
Negative 31 over 5.
Negative 31 over 5? Somebody agree?
Yeah.
Okay, 17 says find the slope. Which one's the slope?
2 over 3.
Yeah, negative 2 over 3. Okay, my slope is negative 2 over 3. Okay, and I say m, but you could just write literally negative 2 over 3. You don't have to say m if you don't want to. Okay, 19, it says write the slope-intercept form, so that's y equals mx plus b. So it's going to look like y equals negative 1/2 x plus 2. Micah, are you with me? You know. Look your butt. Come on. Can I scroll?
Oh, that's the answer for that last one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 21 says write the point slope form. Okay, so it's gonna look like y minus my y1 is 5 equals my m, which is 1/2, x minus my x1 is 2. Okay, 23, we need to go through and find the slope first. Okay, so it's gonna look like 5 minus negative 3 over 2 minus 5. Okay, type that in your calculator, see what you get.
8 over negative 3.
Okay? Okay, and then from there, we're gonna say y minus my y1 is negative 3 equals my m, 8 over 3, x minus my x1, which is 5. What do you need to remember to do? Yeah, make that be a plus, okay? So that minus minus becomes a plus. Okay, 25 says write the slope-intercept form. Our first step is gonna be to distribute. Okay, so we're gonna get y plus 5 equals 9 over 2 times x is 9 over 2x. 9 over 2 times 2 is gonna be a positive 9. Okay, and then are we gonna add or subtract?
Sure.
Subtract 5 from both sides. So we get y equals 9 over 2x plus 4. Okay, 27. We just need to graph them. Okay, line 1 starts where? At positive 3. And what is the slope?
Up 1 left.
Up 1, left 2. Up 1, left 2. Down 1, right 2. Down 1, right 2. Okay, on line 1, you need to make all the dots you possibly can. Okay, line 2, you just need to make just the ones you have to, okay? So it starts at negative 1, and we're gonna go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 2. Okay, and you can see that one is a blue and a red dot in this case, okay? And so that's our actual, like, connection dot, that's gonna be where our answer is, and you have to write that as a coordinate, and what is that coordinate? -2, 4. We got 4 left. Okay, scroll. Okay, 29. You're gonna take the one that says y equals, which is what, the top one or the bottom one? The top one, and you're gonna plug it into the other one. Wherever there's a y, we're putting a 3. Okay, so it's gonna look like 3x plus 2. Instead of y, I'm putting a 3 equals 9. Okay, well, 2 times 3 is 6, so it's gonna look like 3x plus 6 equals 9. And then what? Minus 6 for both sides. So we get 3x equals 3. And divide by 3. So we get x equals 1. Okay, and then you have to write your coordinates. So it goes x, y. So which one's gonna come first? X. So it's gonna be what? 1, 3 is our actual answer. Okay, 31, elimination. Which ones are gonna cancel out? Which ones are gonna eliminate? The x's or the y's? The y's. Why the y's? Yeah, okay, so they're both the same number. They both got a 5. So, because their signs are different, we can add them together. Okay, so -9 plus -5 is going to give me -14x. 5 plus -5 is 0. They cancel. Okay, and then 8 plus 20 is going to be 28. Because, so like the 5s, this one's a positive and this one's a negative. So if they're different signs, you have to add them together. If they're the same signs, you have to subtract them. Okay, and then we're going to divide by 14. -14. Divide by -14. So we get x equals -2. Okay, what do we do from there? Yep. Okay, so we're gonna take it and plug it back into one of our equations. So just write down the top equation is what I do. Okay, so the top equation is -9x plus 5y equals 8. And which one do we know? We've already solved one. Do we know the x or the y now? The x. So wherever there's an x at, we're gonna put what? -2. Okay, so it's gonna look like right here is gonna be a -2. Okay, so -9 times -2, positive 18, plus 5y equals 8. Okay, and then what? Minus 18. Okay, so we're gonna get 5y equals 18 minus 8. 10. And then divide by 5. Okay, so it's gonna be -2, 2.
I'll try to do one of my missing sums. I'll try to do one of my missing sums on campus and do one of those.
Okay, 33, which ones are gonna cancel, X's or Y's?
X.
The X's, okay, and then notice how they are both what? A negative, okay, so on the second equation, you need to go through and change all of the signs on the second equation. So it was a -6, so what should the new one be? Positive right here. Okay, the 9 should become what?
Negative.
A negative, and the 21 should become a negative. And now you can just add them together like you normally would. Okay, and then all the steps are the same. Okay, so -6 plus 6 is going to be 0, aka they cancel. 5 plus -9 is going to be -4. And 17 plus a -21 is -4. Okay, and then we're going to divide both of these pieces by -4. So we get y equals 1. Okay, and the same as we did before, then you're going to write down the top equation. Okay, so -6x plus 5y equals 17. And which one do we have solved already? The y. So wherever there's a y, what are we putting? A 1. Okay, so right here should be a 1. Okay, so 5 times 1 is 5, so you're going to get 6x plus 5 equals 17. Minus 5. So I got -6x equals what? 12. And then divide by -6. So we get x equals -2. Mm-hmm. Okay, last one. If you did not write these on your sheet for on your review 1, make sure you do it on this one because you can use either one on your test tomorrow. Okay, so if we're looking at line 1, it starts at 1. It starts at 1, and my slope is 2/3. So we're gonna go up 2 and over 3, or down 2 and over 3. Okay, should this line be solid or dotted? A dotted line. Okay, am I going to shade above or below for this line? Below. Okay, line 2 starts at -3. And my slope is up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. Okay, you gotta make as many dots until it intersects. Okay, this one's gonna be a solid line. Am I gonna shade above or below this line?
Above.
Above. Okay, so that's going to be my intersection area. That bottom section is going to be nice and dark.